Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's In the Driver's Seat. Very excited to have our guest here to talk a little bit about artificial intelligence, omnichannel experiences, and how these technologies can benefit dealerships. Joining us is Lori Wittman, President of Cox Automotive Retail Solutions. Lori currently oversees a portfolio of brands doing about $3 billion in annual revenue with a focus on creating best-in-class experiences through the power of Cox Automotive's data and its people. She joins us today from Atlanta. Lori, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Casey.
Absolutely. So nice to see you again. Um, First things first, congratulations on the announcement of Retail 360. I know that's been a pretty big lift for you and your team. Um, for those that are unfamiliar, tell us a little bit about Retail 360 and why you guys think this is so significant.
Yeah, thank you, Casey. It is a great time to work at Cox Automotive. And, not just because we're always committed to transforming the world for our dealers, lenders, and manufacturers, but I really think Retail 360 delivers on that vision in a way that we haven't in the past. And, we hear from people over and over that they want a better car buying experience, and it bears out in our research. But I think what I'm most excited about right now is that we're creating really more of a connected hybrid approach. We call it omnichannel. I'm not hung up on that word. It's kind of a new word for the automotive industry. But it is a focus for us because we've done a lot of innovation and we've worked a lot on how, car buying happens both in the store and online. And what we've done is created a connected experience that really leverages, that experience with omnichannel. And I think why I'm so excited about it is, our dealers. Our dealers are our lifeblood, and what I hear from them, and I talk to them a lot, is that they want that superior experience I just talked about, where everything's completely connected. They want a customer to be happy. A consumer will come back and buy fixed ops from them and just buy another car, right? So number one, they want that. Number two, dealers really want tools and products that are easy for their employees to use. Don't we all, right? Where they don't have to sign in again, and it's easy. It's easy to go from one piece to the next, and so they want things that'll work well for their employees. And then third, and probably most important, they want the kinds of insights that are going to help them really create the most profitable deal. We're all in this for money, right? And so, what I love about what we're doing is that we can use these customer insights that we have because of all the data we have, with Auto Trader, Kelley Blue Book, and of course, all of our dealer websites. We can use that to create this really powerful experience in a way that nobody else can. And I think the other reason I'm so proud of it is we've worked so hard with our dealers along the way. We have performance managers in the field that are helping us, get the right insights from them on what works and what doesn't work. And then it's nice because our performance managers also can spend time with the dealers, helping them understand the change, because change is hard. And so I think that combination of those pieces, the omni-channel, our insights, and then that expertise that we have, it's magic.
Yeah, it's been pretty incredible watching the scale that you all have built, and obviously a lot of new developments happening at Cox. But there's one innovation that I think a lot of people are struggling with right now with artificial intelligence,
Mhm.
and we've seen a ton of new applications. You know, Everybody's got a new AI API, trying to figure out how they can help folks. But when you see it applied to the auto retail industry, how is your team thinking about AI right now?
Yeah, and AI is not new for us. I think you and I have been talking about it for a little while. We have really embraced it as of late, though, and we're thinking about it a little differently, more from a lens of how it drives really great experiences. And I kind of think of it in kind of two simple buckets. One is, what we can do to provide insight into those really profitable deals. So how we can create predictive insights. And with all of the data that we have, obviously we can take that. But I think what's important is sometimes a dealer doesn't know what's in the consumer's mind. They only have access to what was put on the lead form. And our insights really pull from everything that's been happening online and create ranges and give options so that, I mean, because quite frankly, a consumer doesn't know what is possible, right? But a dealer can help them figure out how to structure the deal in a way that works for them. And that second piece I mentioned, besides predictive insights, is automation. What I'm really thrilled about is, we of course have a range of products that includes all of our how we work with the lenders on financing. And what's really cool about that is as we've been working on how to embrace e-commerce, what we've learned is that we can take some of those pieces and we can inject them into the dealership workflow in a way where it kind of takes the guesswork out of the financing and contracting piece, which is important because, you want always to have the most profitable deal. And this is technology that almost creates a backstop for you.
So interesting. How you've got these insights and automation kind of working together. You mentioned looking at AI through the lens of, really improving experiences for customers and for the retailers. Talk a little bit about why that's so important, and dig in, if we can, into the shopper experience, because, I think so many consumers still experience some friction at the retail level. But what is your team working on, to help improve that situation?
Yeah, and I think consumers have always been a focus for us because some of our products are in the hands of consumers every single day. That it's always been top of mind, especially with Auto Trader and Kelley Blue Book. I think two of the things that we're really working on now, I think, help both consumers and dealers. Though one is making sure, however a person wants to buy a car, right? If they're comfortable doing more online or if they're comfortable doing more inside the dealership or a combination of both, and really every person's different, is creating that ability to enable every path to purchase. And so that's one of the main things that we've been working on. And so, whether you're starting and stopping or whether you're on your device actually in the dealership showroom and you want to do some of it there, really you can do it. You can start on the manufacturer site. We just think that that's something that everybody really desires. The second piece that's equally important is around consistency. And what I mean by that is we don't talk about it all that much, but there have been for years a lack of consistency on the transaction values. So what you see online, maybe not what you see when they're desking the deal in the store, may not be what actually gets calculated when it gets put in the back end of the dealership in the DMS. And that's a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem for the dealer, right? It's for sure a problem for the dealer, but probably more importantly, the consumer, when you're giving them different numbers along the way, all of a sudden they're like, wait, I don't trust you. It's not the kind of transparent situation that I think most dealers want to offer to consumers. And so we really focused on those two pieces because that really takes the experience to the next level and really gives both dealers and consumers what they've been looking for.
That's awesome. Lori, you and I started this conversation with how great it is to work in the auto industry. And we're just past Canadian Thanksgiving. We're heading into American Thanksgiving, as my wife likes to call it. Give us one thing you're most thankful for in the industry right now.
Well, I'm thankful for a lot of stuff in the industry, but I do want to start with a personal thing, which is I'm super excited about. I had at NADA, I guess it was 23, my first grandson. And so he's going to become 2 right around the time for NADA 2025. And it's been so fun watching him grow into being a little person and then watching my son and my daughter-in-law, who also is in the industry. She works for Toyota, grow into what they're doing. When I think about this industry, you and I were talking before we started the recording about how there's such incredible people in this industry. And I think that's what energizes me. I hear it over and over from our customers, that, our wonderful people that we have working here, how much they care. And I've had the opportunity to spend time out in offices, both seeing our team members and also dropping by and visiting some clients this year. And I will tell you, this is a great industry. This is a great place to be. And I have complete confidence in where we're going.
Lori, that's awesome. Congratulations on the grandbaby. And I've just got one more get to know you question. When you were a younger version of yourself thinking about your career, what was kind of top of mind? What did you want to do when you grew up?
That this is maybe a little bit boring, but when I was younger, I always said I wanted to be president of the United States. And I like, you can ask my parents. That was like one
It
of the
is not
things
too
that I
late.
wanted to do. And
Never easier.
you know, well, what's so funny is that as the years went by, I didn't think it. I know we have a woman running now, but we've never had a woman president, and I just think that's pretty interesting in and of itself. Thank God I went the auto path because this is so much more fun. But yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
I love it. Well, Lori, thanks so much for being with us today, and hope you have a great rest of your afternoon.